Kenna, for 7 years we've laughed together and grown together. We've lived together and learned a lot about each other. I've learned that you're kind and caring, not only to your own friends and family, but to those who hardly know you. I've learned that you're strong, you do not shy away from a challenge, and you embrace hardship and thrive in the effort. I've learned that you're creative. You've turned our house into a home, and you've changed it into something a place I yearn to return to, and a place for our growing family to gather together. I've learned that you're beautiful, no matter the setting, whether you're lounging on the couch in your pajamas, watching New Girl for the 4,000th time, or done up for an event, or even now, standing in front of me as my bride. I've always been inspired by how you treat others, but the one thing that makes me the happiest man in the world is how you've treated me for 7 years. Glad I went first. You're patient with me when I'm stressed, you're kind to me when I need it, and you're real with me when I need that the most. More importantly, you're happy just to be around me. It is in your eyes when I'm looking into them. It's in your smile when I walk into the room after any amount of time apart. And it's in your text when we're too far from each other. And it's in your kiss when we're reunited. It's in the way that you say that you love me before I leave, even if it won't be long. It's in the way that you're standing in front of me right now, after years of expectation, for me to just ask you to marry me already. Kenna, I promise to love you unconditionally for the rest of our lives. I promise to stand by you always. I'm forever on your team and support you no matter the challenge. I promise to listen to you, take in your words, and tend to your needs. I promise to hold you when you cry, and I'll always wipe away your tears. I promise you my heart, my soul, and my unwavering commitment for as long as I shall live. Oh my gosh.
Travis, you entered my life at a time where every possible wall I could have built was so strongly put up around my heart. I was getting ready to leave town for my first year of college, and I never thought I would find love in the cute, goofy boy from the kitchen. Little did I know you're not someone who gives up easily on the things and people that he cares about. Your dedication to showing me how much I was worth very quickly took me from I'm not getting into anything serious this summer to I've never been more in love in just a few short weeks. I remember the moment I realized I was in love with you. It was 11:30 at night, and I had just found out my second roommate assignment had fallen through, and I was again left without one. I was so anxious and upset, and I felt like the universe was telling me not to go away and to just stay home where I was safe and comfortable. I quickly became a blubbering mess. You held me while I cried and assured me that everything would be okay. Once I finally stopped crying, I said, I want Taco Bell. And without hesitating, you got up and you drove me to Taco Bell, except it was closed. So you drove me to a different Taco Bell. just so that I could get my chicken quesadilla and my Baja Blast. I insisted that we didn't have to go to the other location and that I would just settle for whatever was open, but that wasn't good enough for you. I told you that I didn't want to be any more of an inconvenience than I already was by having you leave the house at midnight. I saw a sadness wash across your face as you realized what I had been made to feel like in the past, as you reassured me that I will never be an inconvenience to you. And you have held that promise up to this day 7 years later. So now it's my turn to make the promises. I promise to love you with my whole heart, even on the hard days. I promise to prioritize our love for each other, even when we are both being pulled in a million directions. I promise to at least mention to you that something needs to be fixed in the house before I just grab the toolbox and do it myself. I would promise to never bring home a dog without asking first, but that really just seems unrealistic, so I'll at least think about asking you first. I promise to stand by you on the good days and the bad days. And I promise to be your partner in crime until death do us part.